Hey, Daddy, your mama in there, though. I forgot. You know, she's sleeping there on the couch.
All good to resume our progression on this playlist.
Man, I know they ain't gonna send me to the same room. Oh, this something good. Man, I messed around and got this damn screen, this damn curve screen while I was telling me about on something. They trying to clear the motherfucker, man. I just want to give me something different, man. Some probably like, you know that screen that curve, that long jump. I want to give me one of them motherfuckers.
What about the curve model?
Yeah.
Man, this I heard curve thing, this is gonna be.
Let's see, this jump curve, but this ain't the one out that I wanted.
Yeah.
Man, somebody watching this shit.
You know what? I'm gonna use the Porsche. I'm gonna use the Porsche.
really little jump.
This was something I was telling Mario about. He was like, man, he said they put a Tesla on here. He was like, Tesla's gonna be the fastest car in the game. I said, I don't know about this. They got the electric force on there. They just gonna tear something up. I ain't gonna even got cap. And I don't even know if I got those balls on this thing. This the only electric car that I miss with on this trip. No cap. Yo, wait.
See?
Stay close in that little joint. I'm trying to stay close in that little joint.
Cheap deals on InfoHW.life. People be paying for viewers. People pay for viewers.
My shit, I guess so.
There's some dude you can check this text me talking about cheap viewers on a website he linked.
Oh, down the hill.
I just got 2 gold parties put on the round chat. Let me see.
you guys are good. The only thing that really infuriated me was the fact that we came from his grandma's house. We didn't the bond thing that was like she supposedly, I guess she supposedly took his hair down and put it in a bun. So Saturday, yeah. Right, right. And so, he comes and he had his hair in a bun. That was Tuesday. So that's not okay. She was like, okay, you got a nice bun, da da da. So Saturday comes, we get there, and I'm just like, I put the hair stuff in the car. I was like, we had already discussed doing his hair. So I was like, so we get there, I was like, okay, Jeremy, let me take your hair down. She had, and another thing, like, she had two hair ties, two small hair ties on his head. And they were tied as tight as possible. I was like, he doesn't even need two of those two hair ties on his head. One would do just fine. And I'm talking about, I tried 18 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes to take the hair ties off his head. I was like, why is she doing this? So I was like, did she not know that she could cut off the circulation to his head? I'm like, right. So, for one thing, so I get to taking his hair down. Not only did she not take his hair down, she still had, it was still like double strand twisting his hair. And it was so mad together from us just taking it down or partially taking it down and just throwing it up in a bun and go. And that was like, if you trying to take his hair down, take his hair down. I don't know, like whatever you decide to do, just do it, but don't have do it. When it comes down to doing things for him, because you sending my son. Joy said she reached out to some mom's friend or whatever to let her know. But so I'm just like, if like you really didn't, we don't ask you to do anything, and we don't ask you to do anything simply because you removed yourself the first time when we were relying on you. You said that it would be an inconvenience for you, and then when you do get, you get my son, and you send him outside looking any kind of way. Like, don't do this. No, it's not your fault because, like I said, Joy and I had already just, we had already came to the conclusion that we were going to do his hair. My only problem was, that she had taken his hair down, and it was so tangled up. And they basically cut our time in half because we spent we spent an hour taking and detangling his hair. I'm just like, dude, why, don't do it made me so upset because we had to deal with him crying and doing all the extra stuff because his hair was so tangled. I'm like, God, tell your woman she gonna take his hair down. Can she do it properly? Because this, you can't do it. You cannot do it. This was. sent him out the house. You know he was having water day, and I'm pretty sure she did. I'm pretty sure he told him. You know, at least send him something to cover his hair up, you know, when he's having water day, knowing there's nothing done in his hair because the vet, like I said, it just made it harder for us. You know, and they cut in on our time. And he came in Tuesday. He was like, Mommy, I want you to, can you do my hair? I was like, I said, it don't sound like Josiah. I said, it sound like your mama. I said, your mama, put Josiah asking you to do his hair, but we already gonna do his hair anyway. You know, but my thing is, don't ask us to do his hair if you're not gonna do the proper steps you're supposed to be doing, you know, to ensure that his hair gets done. Because like I said, we didn't have any time to spend with KJ Saturday. We didn't have we spent the whole time doing his hair, trying to keep him calm. And I was just like, dude, I was like, this is really, this is not right. You know, but I dealt with it. I didn't have a problem. You know, my thing is just, you know, she should have did it. Not trying to come at her, not trying to be disrespectful to her at any point in time, but she could have did it. She could have done it better. She really could have done it better. Right. Because I feel like she's making it hard. I feel like she's intentionally trying to make it hard for Joy. I'm not saying it's the case. I'm just assuming. But you know, like, don't take it out, right. Yeah. You perfectly fine. Like I said, yeah, she does. She's did Josiah's hair before. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna let you take it by it's not a big, you know, it's not a big deal. Like I said, I just. We did his hair, we did his hair last time in the, we did his hair last time there. Yep. She just started to do it. I was like, you know what? I was like, she was like, I want to get his hair done before school started. So I was just like, you know, sir, we can say, I just put the hair stuff on time. And oh yeah, and I'm not sure if you guys got any why or not, but one thing, if you guys had we could cut that in.
Good, bro.
Just a second, Peter. I'm talking my son, job, man.
I ain't doing. I'm showing my girls my different card.
Good, great. I know, so sorry, instead. Jeremiah said, no, Mom. Right. Right. your man do got enemy. I said, tell your nana to hook your phone up on the enemy so you can, so you'll be able to call us. So, he was looking all sad face because it's hard to play the role and play his game on his phone. So I was like, tell you, man, I said, put your phone on the Wi-Fi so you can call us. And later that day, he went home and sure enough, I got a call from him. I was like, I said, you had it? He said, I got interview. I said,
just cruising, guys. Ride along with me. Grabbing this last air bender car. Can't go wrong with the Mustang 429, boss. I'm just cruising right now. Practicing, I got a steering wheel set up, guys.
it must have been.
I'm gonna drop an unboxing video. Oh shit, I done tried to do that.
Yeah, because he was like, he said, I never said she don't have it. I said, no, sorry. I said, George said, Josiah, my mom has energy. She said, don't have to hear you say you got no issue. She said she got energy. I was just like, just ask your man to call him so you can call us and talk to us and what we do. So we got this from this, and he was like, he said, he was like, I can't wait. I got him off the he said, they come back every Wednesday. He said, my God, mom, God, they come back home every Wednesday. I said, oh, yeah. So I said, yeah, how you know? He was like, I know. He said, I'll be back every Wednesday. I want to play the game. That's it. He said, I want to play. He said, I want to play the game. He said, I want to play with JoJo. I said, little boy, you are hilarious.
She gave a COVID test that came out negative. So I was so thankful. I was like, okay,
yeah.
good. So,
but he may have been acting that way. I had a talk with him Saturday because I noticed that he had a bruise on his face, on his eye, and I asked him. I said, Josiah. I said, where that bruise come from? I said, where that mark come from on your face? He started to beat around the bush. He didn't want to tell me, and he started fidgeting with his watch over George that he had found. So I was like, Josiah, I said, you're not in trouble. I said, just tell me. I said, just tell me what happened. So he was like, he said, this boy hit me. I said, who? I said, what boy? And so he was like, the boy at school. I said, why he hit you? He said, I don't know. I said, what I tell you to do when the child put their hands on you? So he was like, he said, you told me to tell the teacher. I said, so did you tell the teacher? He said, yeah, B. He said, yes, sir, B. I told the teacher. I said, and what did the teacher do? And he never responded. Miss Jerry was like, maybe the teacher did something that not supposed to go by. I was like, I said, I hope it didn't take, because he looked some type of way when he was telling me about it. And
but it was told that he hit somebody. So I think there could have been like some back and forth.
right,
You know what I mean?
right,
So,
and that's what I thought too.
either, like something like she said something like the kid took something, or Josiah wanted to play with the toy that the kid had, and then Josiah got upset, and there was an altercation. So I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not the
Right.
country, but that's what we told her. Some called
Right.
altercation.
Right.
But they didn't call. It must have been both were at fault because
Right.
he wasn't called. They didn't call her to pick him up early. She just picked him up at a normal time.
Okay.
And that's how his day was. And they said that he got into it with another kid. But I don't know. They don't. If it's out of control,
They'll call.
you know,
Right.
they would call and say, "Hey, come," or they call Marcus's phone. But the fact that they didn't call us, you guys make
It
sure
wasn't serious.
told us that it wasn't serious. A or B, they got resolved. The
Right.
kids worked it out, or the teachers worked it out, or intervened, and then again, they turned around.
Okay.
So that was our
good.
job. Done. We don't have any details. We haven't. I just dropped them off at school just now. From therapy. So since I just dropped them off, I was like, well, I'm like, let me call update on therapy because I hadn't taken them to therapy in a very long time. It was my first time.
Right.
And when I take them to therapy, I usually call either you or Joy, text them with the updates and how therapy went. So
Thank you so much.
yeah, so I just was like, so she was like, oh my gosh, it was so good to see you. I'm gonna see you in like 2 months. I'm like, I get to drop them off. I said, usually it's with her grandmother's on Wednesday nights, so she brings them on Thursday mornings. We started that, and so now I get to meet her. I said, you're
Right.
throughout the country. So now I have so we got back in town Wednesday night, so I got to bring them. So she said he's been doing really, before the session started, she said he's been doing really good. The last couple of weeks, like huge improvements. Like,
Yeah, that's what a joy knows.
He's starting to use his language.
Yeah.
He's starting to use his words. Therapies are going really. I take him to speech therapy, so speech therapy, I got all the updates from that. But which I think, so I've been giving Joy the updates on speech therapy. I think I called you a couple of times and we kept missing each other's phone
Yeah,
calls.
yeah, we did.
Because I was trying to give you updates on his appointments, but I didn't want you to think I wasn't trying to call you.
I know you're hecka busy, so I already knew majority of the time when you were able to call, you were calling me during the break, so I fully understood that you were busy, so.
So yeah, no, it's just like, I was like, oh man, I always want to try to include the parents with your updates, so I his goal is to get to like 80%. It's like, oh, it's his goal, and like she said he's still close, he's at 72. Oh, hold on one second, the doctor's office is calling, but I was just like, leave a message. They just try to call me and get him on an appointment or something. Anyway, so I said, oh, I dropped the cone. And I didn't realize. I was like, where'd the cone go? I can't find the cone. Where'd the cone go? And normally he can point with his eyeballs, you know?
Right.
I forget the names of those types of words that like that they're directional. And so I was like, okay, I said, so we're gonna go over tonight and that. And my dad told him anything regarding the conversation that I didn't know the answer to. So I said, I just placed it. He said, oh, that's cool. He said, the comb is in front of me. And I'm like, now I'm looking around, I look in front of the comb, and I found the pictures. She's like, giving me directions. Because I know exactly what or pointing, and then like if you don't find it, like Josiah, he said he has many, he won't tell you, but he knows where it is. And he knows out when you're not getting it when he wants. He will fall out. He will literally fall out. I'll be like, Josiah, like I don't know what it is you want. I can't tell what it is. You gotta tell me what you want. I can't see it. So now, to like, he will say like that mom is right there, and he point like shout out, can you tell me? Can you use your directions? Like, and point.
I end up over here again. This big ass map. And I ended up going through that again.
Yeah. Jordan, I noticed, we were talking about that the other day. She was like, you maturing. I said, yeah, you been maturing. I said, but I said, you not realizing that you still a child. I was like, it's gonna take time for him to mature. I said, he's only 5 years old, you know. And I was like, you can't expect him to do.
Work is going to
Right.
that maturity because he was
Right.
behind, or he is, because he's currently still behind. But we're like today I'm talking about keeping his therapist. I said, I know that in my mind, like he can't really be kindergarten because like he went to the top school district in the state, and then school district he got going, but yeah, what's going on ahead of him?
Right.
Those kids come out being astronauts, scientists, all kinds of crazy stuff. Those kids
Right.
are just top of the line, and I know he can do it. His school system failed him, and so the old school system failed him.
Yeah,
And
they
so
did. They definitely did.
So now we're trying to get him. I believe he has the potential.
I'm finna see can I make a rubber band keep my camera this angle. Let's try this chat.
Y'all stupid. I'm intelligent. I'm smart enough that I can articulate my needs, and I'm gonna walk away from the situation and be a better man, be a bigger man. Or he knows how to take care of his woman, or he knows how to take care of his family. He knows how to make money and use his mind, not just because he's so athletic that he
Right.
can be able to be a professional or whatever he does.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, this will be perfect. So, of course, your body, he knew exactly what it was. So I think I was like, I just said, Marcus, because the fact that he was so impulsive and he broke it, and like he didn't even have it a full hour yet. Like he just got mad, and I just was like, man, I'm so disappointed that now he's like. Then today he woke up upset because he
He
grabbed
broke it.
JoJo's sword. Yep, he grabbed JoJo's sword. He wanted to play with it. I said, no, no, you can't grab it. That's JoJo's. Remember, you broke yours, and he got angry. And then he was like, it's not fair. I'm like, it's very fair.
Yeah, it's not fair that you broke yours and you trying to take hers.
Right. I was like, you can't, like that's the way it goes. So I felt bad for him. Then okay, so now, so fast forward. Okay, so we came back from the trip. He had a great. He was so excited to see everybody. We were excited to see everybody. Saw all the kids. We did souvenirs. So every time we go on a trip, we bring back the kids something. We do souvenirs. So we had everybody in the
Mm-hmm.
living room. And then we started with Josiah. We started with the youngest. We work our way to the oldest and give them their gifts. And then we say a little something about them, about what we missed about them. We give them their gifts, We say, Josiah, I missed you. I miss seeing your
What
face, your
say, Phil?
hugs, all the things we missed about you. And this is what we brought home for you. And
Alright.
then we went to JoJo and we went to Jeremiah. And then
Hey.
we went around and we had dinner. We talked about what was your highlight of the week. Tell me one thing that you enjoyed this week. What was your highlight? So all the kids talked about their highlight of the week. One of the things that they enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
And but then it was getting time for us to bed. I said, Josiah, we gotta go to bed. It's bedtime. So I want to go to bed. I know he's probably thinking you're missing out or something.
Mm-hmm.
You missing us. You haven't seen us a long time. You haven't
Right.
seen Jeremiah, JoJo, they call me brothers and sisters. You haven't seen those siblings in a while. So, but I said, because everybody's quarreling, everybody go to bed.
Right.
So he screamed to outside of Carrie's room. And then he got mad. And he started throwing things in the room, telling JoJo, now I can't go to bed because he don't know nothing. And then she gave him checking on Josiah. But then Josiah took the broken piece of the sword that he picked up. And he was about to grab the broken piece of the sword. And I said, Josiah, I know you're angry, but you can't just throw anything. Because you're
Right.
mad. Everybody got to go to bed. So Josiah said, no, he sits on the couch until he calms down. He's getting mad. He's not trying to touch anything. He's just mad. He's not
Right.
playing with anything. Like he
Let's
don't
stick,
know
let's
what's
stick in
going
the
on.
last space.
And he's not playing with anything. And then
Right.
the TV was on. And then he got mad because he couldn't change the channel. And he wanted to watch the cartoon. And he was talking to his mom. And his mom was like, and then he was just really mad. So I took him upstairs. He sat on the bed. I said, Josiah,
Mm-hmm.
he was throwing things.
Oh, and see, that's what he did. That's what he did at school. They said he went to the bathroom and he was screaming, "No, stop choking me! Stop choking me!" And I was like, "What?" I was like, I was like, I don't. I told the guy, Mr. Bishop, I was like, man, I said literally, I honestly don't know why he would say that. I said the only thing that I can think of is that Joy and I we watch police videos all the time. And when the police catch people, they say the random people things, and he always mocking what people say. I said that's the only thing I can think of. I said, but other than that, I said he's never did that before.
Okay, he got okay. He snuck out the room. all week, and I mean, he might have been bored. I'm just saying, he might have been bored. But no, he's very, he's very much so. I think just tired because he just couldn't get him to sleep. So she said she could tell because he kept saying, "Ouch, ouch, ouch." She said the whole time she was very dysregulated. The whole time she said, "Are you hurt?" She goes, "No." He goes, "Okay." You say ouch when somebody's hurting you. He goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, why say ouch?" She goes, "I don't know." And then he just kept saying, "Ouch, ouch, ouch." The whole appointment just kept saying, "Ouch," and nobody was hurting him. She said nobody's poking him, nothing. But he just kept saying, "Ouch."
Yeah. Cause he was doing it. He was doing it when we was at the library. He'd drop a pencil, and when he dropped the pencil, he'd say, "Ouch." I said, "Boy," I said, "Why is you saying ouch for you dropping a pencil?" I said, "He ain't hurting you."
Right, because then that draws attention, right?
Right.
It look like the parents are doing something.
Right.
They're not.
And I'm just
Right?
like, dude. I'm like, dude. Don't. I said, stop saying that. I said, you ain't doing nothing but dropping the pencil. I said, that's not hurting you.
That's not hurting you, yeah. So he was doing that. Then he go, ouch, ouch, ouch. And so then she was like, well, she's like, he's just off. He just seems really just off. And I was like, yeah. I just said he just his schedule. He's off his schedule, his routine. So, I just told her that we're just a little off our routine, and we're gonna get back on that. And I said, as far as him getting ready for kindergarten, like, where are we at? Like, are we still on track? Like, just want to make sure that he's he's
Right.
still. She's like, yeah. She goes, well, I created a sheet. She goes, he gets really off today, and I created this sheet. I'm gonna talk with a speech therapist as well to help use his language is coming along real nicely. But we just went back. He normally will say, hey, the last couple of weeks, he's like, just like what's bothering you, and he'll talk. He'll use his words.
Right.
Now she's like, I felt like it was the old Josiah.
Let's get back into action.
And I felt like he just was kind of like, ouch. He just kept saying, ouch, ouch, and then he would shrug his shoulders, glare at her, and walk away. She said he wasn't listening, he wasn't following instructions, and she's like, and that's just not like him. He always, the last couple of weeks, he's been doing better in that area where he's following instructions, so I said, okay, that's fine. So I bring him to school, and he wanted to go to McDonald's. I said no because we did not behave ourselves, right? I said you broke your sword last night, and then today I said I know we start new every day, but today you were falling out during before we even went to therapy. You were falling out, so because of all that, I said we're gonna try again later when you're listening and following the rules.
Right.
And so he goes, well, so you mean I can't get McDonald's today? But what about a smoothie? Can I have a smoothie? I said, what did we talk about? He said, I gotta listen and follow the rules. I said, exactly. I have no problems with taking you out, but you have to follow the rules. If you're not following the rules, then there's consequences, and this is the consequence. You don't go.
Right. And so Josiah think he's sneaky.
Yep. So he got mad because he thought that he was gonna get some kind of reward
because he apologized. Yeah.
Because he apologized.
Right.
And I'm like, that's not how it works. And so then he got upset. So he got to walk through school with his mask, a Star Wars mask. I said, we can't have that Star Wars mask. You got to take it off. We need to. You're at school now. We can't bring toys to school. No, I don't want to. So who are you talking to like that?
Right.
Who are you talking to? Who told you you could just say no? I don't want to.
Right.
Oh, you talking to the wrong person. And he said, so I don't care. I said, no, what do you? No. We're taking this mask off. But I knew if I snatched it from him, it would break, and then everything else would go.
Right.
So I'm like, man, we brought that all the way. I'm not trying to break that mask either. So I just said, I'm gonna talk to your teacher. Talk to the teacher. Said he's here. He's got his mask. He's in the classroom because the kids were outside at recess in the classroom. I said, but you may have to explain to him your rules. That in your classroom you can't have your toys from home. And it'll be waiting for him when he gets off of school. But right now, he needs to know what the classroom rules are.
Right.
And so she's like, okay. So then I talked to him. And then, of course, as soon as he was outside with his mask, he was outside. Guess what? All his kids started, oh, hey, Josiah, what's this? What's this? Grabbing at his mask. What's this? I said, Josiah, I told you. They were going to grab at your mask. And you don't want it broken.
Yeah.
So I just told you. And so he wanted to keep it on. He didn't want it. His friends were grabbing it. And the teacher told his friends, no, back up. They're like, but we're excited. Josiah's here. Josiah's here. I said, no, y'all excited. I said, I told you Josiah they were going to play with your mask. So, because they're curious.
Yeah.
So, and finally the teacher said, can we take that off? And gave it to her. She gave it to me, and then he went
Yeah,
over
he
to
knew
the corner
he
of the playground and sat down on the ground, pouted, crisscross applesauce.
he knew
He was
he gave it
spoiled.
to that teacher because he the reason he gave it to that teacher because he really didn't want nobody to play with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's
He didn't want
exactly
nobody to
why he
play with
gave
it,
it to
right? And then
him.
she, yep, and she, yep. So then she gave it to me, and I said, "You get it when you come back."
Right.
And I just said, "This is what we have to do."
And what he
Because we're not listening.
right, and what he fails to realize is that either way it goes, you're gonna have your way. He's not gonna have his way because one thing is the
I know.
teachers are always gonna be in cahoots with the adults. So
Yep.
yeah, it's not gonna always
Yep.
go how he
Good
thinks
job.
it is.
Yep. So that was the only thing that she said was more dysregulated. I just said because he was thrown off his routine
Mm-hmm.
because we were gone. I just said so that's probably why he was just a little off at
It'll get
therapy
back
today.
together. It'll get right back
He'll get
together.
back on track. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
just said, you know what, we're gonna get him right back on track, right back on his routine, his schedule. I
Mm-hmm.
just said if he sticks to the routine, I think that he's still gonna be, he has the ability to be really successful for what's ahead because kindergarten's right around the corner. And me and Marcus talking like we have to make sure we stay consistent with him because when you change it up,
Yeah.
that's when it throws him off, and then his behaviors increase.
And that's why,
So we just
yeah. And when I found out, you guys were out of town, that's why I had to do extra talking to Josiah because I knew he was out of his norm. So, I know I had to talk to him extremely more now, to
which
make sure
figured
he
you might be important
understands.
because I know the county, because Tamika was, that she's get her, she had to get approval from Judge. Fell back on her resume to get approval from the judge to because we're going out starting in July, the end of
Mm-hmm.
July.
Mm-hmm.
The judge, remember, we had a court hearing in May, and they approved it. But and then we had, and of course, for us to kind of make an appointment when it was necessary, which it did.
Right.
However, um, we found out that when she went to get the census, they said, "Oh, that's great. We didn't have to get her approval for this, but we can't even get by the state
Right.
go to the court." So I said that has to go through many specific courts that we never heard of. So we go out of town. And the last court date we had when she was back is to get her approval to try to move in with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're changing out, that has to be go by court. So she said, okay. So then she said, we're ready. I said, yes, please provide all the documents. She said, this has to go by the judge. So we went through. The judge has to approve it, and we file our complaint. But with these things, that's no certainty yet. So maybe once you guys, you guys can usually check, but maybe you guys haven't done that yet, correct?
No, we haven't
To
done that.
establish.
No,
Okay.
no, but Tamiko, she still reached out to me though. She
Oh,
tried to,
absolutely.
yeah, she tried to
Absolutely. Yeah,
contact me.
she'll still reach out to you for sure.
Right,
But legally they
right,
have to have
right, right.
like Joy has to have that last say, and so the judge approved it, and then they said came back to us, and then Joy said no. So I felt bad because I figured, oh, he must be bored because apparently he was going to go with his cousins. All his
Mm-hmm.
cousins, they were going to go on a family trip to
And see,
Wisconsin Dells.
and the
He must
re
be so bored.
yeah, and the reason that Joy said no, she was like, babe, she was like, I already know you're gonna say no. She was like, but they want to know if my mama can take Josiah to Wisconsin Dells. I said it's solely up to you. I said, but you know my answer because it's unfair because why would if nobody else is able to take Josiah out of town, like what makes you exempt? Because like I'm pretty sure that Janetta Morgan wanted to take him a couple of places out of town. I'm pretty sure it's places that we want to take him that we know we can't take him, but I'm like, I understand he would be with his cousins. I was like, but that wouldn't be fair. I was like, that wouldn't be fair at all. And so I was just like a joy. And then I also told her, I said, we also have to talk to Marcus and Jeanette too. I said because I don't want, I said if it's around the time that they have something planned for the family, I was like, I don't want to feel like they can't do it because they don't have anybody to watch Josiah at the time that she's trying to go out of town.
that's not
Right.
his child. He entrusted a Joy and Zach. It was his blessing, but they are legally responsible for him, as me and Marcus. But that's not our child, right?
Right.
We don't really, we can't give that final say. We can give our input, yes. So as long as it's okay with us, so like I said, we came to a decision. The judge, they came back. Judge said yes, and
I
then
just, I
judge said
just,
no.
I,
Mom said no, so then it's an okay about it. So
I just didn't want, I just don't want nobody to feel like, that we saying no, out of spite or, but the thing is, like I've been telling the
that's
Jordan.
what it felt like, but I didn't know because I hadn't had a conversation. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
I
and
said, it sounds like there's a grudge or something.
it is it's definitely not that. Like I said, it's basically the thing of, like now, and the main reason that we really said no is because, man, a Jordan's mother cannot control Josiah. She cannot handle Josiah. You can't even handle him at home. I'm not bashing. I'm not trying to say it in a bad way, but you can't even handle him at home. And you're in the city with people that can help you, versus you trying to take him to a whole nother state to where you're not gonna have any control over him. You're not gonna be able to come up, be honest now. You
Where
can
do you think she got no control? But she raised two kids, twins with ADHD.
Josiah, but you got. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. Josiah is he's from a different breed, Jeanette, and the thing is, the time isn't different. It is very different from when she raised
You
Joy
yeah.
and Jonathan. So yeah,
That is
so
true.
and
She
I have.
had a
Yeah,
whole different time.
yeah, and I've witnessed her interactions with Josiah. She has said, she's like, no, Josiah, don't do that. He does. Like I promise you, I can't make this up. When Josiah, when before this situation, we used to stay in Hopkins. Josiah used to always want to go over his nana house because he knew he would run things over there. Every time he went over there, he would have his way. The only thing he had to do was cry or whimper, and he had her wrapped around his finger. That's why I said
Is
she
that
knew.
old grandparents? The old grandparents
Uh,
talking about that
uh,
was
uh, uh.
on Josiah too.
My mama don't. My mama don't do that. One thing, my mama would pamper a child that's crying, but to have to try to get their way or to attempt to be spoiled, my mama tell them in a heartbeat, nope, I'm not doing it. I love you to death, baby, but what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna pacify you, and I'm not gonna uplift and condone you when you throwing a fit for the wrong reason. So no, I'm not gonna pacify you. Versus a Jordan mom, not bashing her yet again. But when Josiah throws his fits, she does whatever she has to do to pacify him. And that's why he loves to be around her because he knows he runs that house. And that's why I said, that's why I said going out of town with Josiah, nah. You ain't gonna be able to control him. You ain't
But
gonna.
is that is that a bad thing for him to be able to hang out, go on rides, stuff like that? If he's, I mean, I can't imagine him. If he's really got those endorphins flowing, if he's happy and excited going on roller coasters, I don't really see opportunities for him to be, that angry and upset and falling out and
It
stuff.
isn't,
So
isn't, isn't, it's not even, it's not, my thing is, it's not the fact of him just, it's not him just falling out of pound for no reason. Like I said, like how you, Marcus and you, we try to guide him and telling him certain things. Like, for instance, if she was to take him out of town, and she say, Josiah, no, we not gonna go do this, we finna go do this. That triggers it. And it's already hard to get him to listen. When he's in a big place and he has something on his mind that's an
he
activity.
wants to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So once he's around that and he's around anything that he knows is fun and that distracts him, he's not listening to nobody. I'm sorry to say it. I have to tell Josiah a million times sometimes when he's in a different environment and his activities involved. Like, Josiah, come here, KT, come here. Yeah, so I'm not saying like I'm not trying to restrict him from enjoying himself, My thing is like the things that he tries to pull with you guys are more strict on him than his grandmother would be. Like the thing that he tried with you guys where he wanted to walk out, he wanted to run out. Now he tried to do that with if he tried to do that with a Joy's mom, she's not gonna be able to chase after him, you know. And if she's going by herself, who else she's gonna have to help her look after the kids? You know, so you have one or two kids that's gonna go rogue on a family album when it's something, And I'm not just saying it'll be Josiah. It could have been any one of the kids. They get excited and break out from the crew. Like it's I don't know. I just didn't want to.
Oh, as parents, you guys have that right to
I,
always curious because we're just like, oh man, it's gonna be so boring. He's gonna sit in an old lady's house for a whole week. I was like, I hope she got activities planned or something for him. But then when she said he had got sick, school she had to come get him early. Then I was like, oh man, he's sick. I hope he's feeling better. And so I guess apparently it was just one day. He felt better the next day. He was feeling better, and his COVID test came negative. So I was
yeah.
thankful for that.
I
So I
just
was like, okay.
Yeah, I just didn't want it to. I just because like I said, she already says Joe. She already has said millions of times. Oh, Josiah's too much. He won't sit down. He won't. And if you're saying this and he's at home with you, like I can only imagine how he's gonna.
In public.
Right. So and he even does different things with a joy in public when I'm not around. Like he falls out, he does the crying thing, he does the WHITE kids thing. And he does
Yeah.
it. He knows when to do it. He do it around people when he gets in a crowd. And versus when
Yeah.
I'm
He
around,
acts.
man, what you
He
say,
acts
Jeanette?
different. Like we always used to say, he responds differently,
Right,
which is good. That as a male, like he responds, he responds
right,
differently to black males than he does black females, and it's so interesting because we've noticed that, like, or anybody, like a black man, like he just has that, and it's how God designed. That's why God designed. Now I'm not saying anything about the LGBTQ community. I'm just saying when you got like two women raising,
a child,
a child,
the
they
outcome,
you because you have to have
the
that God
masculine, yeah,
ordained balance, and
yeah,
it's nothing, no shade on us as women. We are not, we do not have that lower register in our voice. God did not. God created two parent household for a reason. So
right,
it's not just that Josiah acts differently with his mom or with his grandma or with me. It's all children act one way for their dad, and then another way for their mom. And
right,
Tamika even talks about too. Tell us, about how when kids are like, go ask your mom, or parents say, go ask your dad, and then you can tell which parent they
yeah,
always want to ask first, and
yeah,
which parent they don't want to ask because they know that
mm-hmm,
when you traditionally the male has been the disciplinarian in a lot of families, or that lower register in a voice just does something to your system. And because Simpico and I were joking, she's like, one day I was like, maybe I need to lower my voice to get these kids to act right. Like, do I just need to be talking like this? I said, yeah, I be thinking that too. Do I need to go around and be like, what you want? Just so you get a response. Because there are days where you like, man, what do I got to do? So, but then knowing that God created us differently. So, like, when your child is injured or hurt or something like that goes wrong, they typically go to their mothers. Why? Because
right.
God put it in us to
The
be
nurturing
nurturers.
spirit, right?
That's that, and not to say a man can't be nurturing, but it's literally
Is meant, yeah,
ingrained in our DNA.
yeah.
We are made to do that. We are created to do that. So then, if he needs nurturing, then it's like, if your partner's created to nurture, then you go ahead. Okay, babe, go ahead. Now you can nurture. Now it's time for you to
Right,
nurture. Go ahead and nurture. If it's time for discipline, if it's time for instruction, if it's time for anything else, it's like, okay, now we got to shift gears. It's time for learning. Let's learn.
right,
It's time for, you know what I mean? So there's a time for all things. That's what the
right.
Bible says. So I can't say, I mean, it's hard for a single parent home to
Yeah, it
um,
is.
to run things. I just think God designed it for two parents because He created males and females so
Right,
differently.
right,
So we can't. I can't expect Marcus to be act a certain way unless it's not like he has to learn it. It may not be not that he can learn it. It's just not gonna come as natural as for me.
right.
Like I'm like, babe, why
Right.
And there are days when he's like, oh yeah, maybe I was a little too harsh in this circumstance.
Right.
I could have been a little bit more patient or used a little more compassion.
Right.
Not to say you need to be soft, but I could have been a little bit more patient, use a little bit more compassion. And
Right.
there are days where he's like, hey, I need you to get a little more backbone. I'm like, okay. Then I'm like, that's something I'm learning, and I learned from my husband. I'm like, okay, yep. So then when I am, so the crazy thing is that I put my foot down, and then the kids fall out like my older kids, like Jada's like, it's not fair, because she can use the car. I said, no, you can't use the car. And she's just like, that's it, and I can use the car, man. I used to be able to ask you. Now I have to ask Dad because So now it's the other way around. I'm the
Right.
one put my foot down and
Right.
going to Dad because I'm like, because I had to learn. I said it might seem like I'm really hard, but it's because I have
Right.
to learn it, and then I can scale back a little bit once I
Right.
learn it. Like I'm just learning to just be more. So they like, oh, that's not fair. And I was like, I gotta ask Dad. I was like, yeah, you thought you were gonna ask me and get a yes, but that's not the case, huh? So that's not the case. I said, y'all know better. Y'all know me. I'm all about the rules. The rules are you do your chores. If your chores ain't done, you know the answer.
Right.
That's beyond. That's not. I'll have grace on other things. You hurt yourself, yeah. I'll be a little more compassionate, softer.
Right.
You want to go out, hang out with your friends? No. So yeah. So it's just kind of
Yeah.
rules for
That.
rules. But
That.
anyway,
Yeah.
I just want to let you. We were so proud of the progress he's making.
Yeah. Most
I'll find
definitely.
out the school situation. So a little setback today. I know it's because he was off his routine.
Mhm.
He didn't have his normal routine, and he was excited last night. He was awake later. Then I put him to bed at 7:30. Put him to bed earlier than he normally goes to bed, just because I knew he was gonna be tired, and he wanted to stay awake.
Okay, and that's another thing that I have to let you know as well too.
Yeah.
Um, you guys, you guys have to let Miss Berry know that you guys are really strict on his bedtime because
Oh, very. You have to be.
the times that he was over there, Josiah was literally about to fall out tired. I was like Josiah, and every time, both times we came to see him, you could see it in his face and in his body that he was just extremely exhausted. So I was like, Josiah, I'm like, you tired? He was like, yeah. He was like, B, I stayed up all night last night. I stayed up all night last night, B. He was like, and up to the next day, B. I said, man,
Oh.
I said, boy, you better go to sleep. I said, that's why you so tired. I said, you need to go to sleep. I said, stop staying up just because you at your nana house. And that's why I say he can do whatever he wants to do when he goes over there. And that's why I used to say it was making it hard for Joy and not a parent because when we used to allow him to go over on the weekends, he would come back home trying to do the things that he would do at her house that she would let him get away with. And I was like, that's undoing the parenting that we're doing. And it's making it harder for us because you making him feel like he can do whatever when he comes over there and it's rules and boundaries over here. Like oh my gosh. But yeah, she really has
Yeah,
to
the
be
rules
strict
and
on him about
boundaries.
his time because he
Yeah, I'll
told me he was
confirm with
staying
her
up
that
late.
that was his bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll confirm to see like, hey, just like, do you know what time his bedtime is? Because
Right.
this is
Cause he
every
yeah.
night,
Cause
consistent.
it's making it makes it harder for you guys that you guys have a routine set, and it's basically like it's being undone, and he's coming back home feeling like he's able and allowed to stay up late. Like, no, there's not. You follow right back in line.
That's okay. And he'll jump on. It'll take a couple days to get back on the routine, but that's to be expected. Like
Right.
when if my kids hang out with my mom and my parents or grandparents, it's not home. It's always going to be different. If they spend it at their friend's house, you just have to have that expectation that it's
Right.
not home. It's going to be different. So we expected that it was going to be like it was going to be a little bit of adjustment transition period. So we were like not surprised. Like I told her, I said, yeah, he's better, grandma. So we're not surprised when she said he's really dysregulated. He's
Right.
really off. Like he's not using his words. He's just acting up. I said, yeah, I said that's expected. And he might feel some kind of way because we left, and now but we brought all the kids. We left all the kids. So we could just everybody. Just me and Marcus went to regroup, spend time relationship as a couple would be
Right.
on point in order for you to be, good parents and good husband and wife to each other.
Right.
Um, so I told her that we needed that break, that to regroup, especially before the school year starts, because
Mm-hmm.
we can't go in the school year tired.
Right.
Once the school year starts, it gets very busy with all the kids' activities and after school
Right.
activities. But yeah, no, the good things I love about the school is that they're gonna do OT and speech and all that other stuff with him in school during the school day, so we don't have to like worry about taking him out of school
Right.
for like appointments. So
Misbehaved. Right.
he's not gonna miss learning. They're gonna be right there in the classroom with him. They're gonna do stuff,
That's
So
amazing.
and they're gonna help him catch up. Like so, if there's something that he's supposed to know, like 17, he'll read 17 words at the start of kindergarten. Since I know he won't be able to read 17 words by the time kindergarten starts, that's 4 weeks, and we still trying to, JoJo and everybody, we all been working with him, trying to help him with reading and stuff. But since it's just, we want him to enjoy his summer too. Like,
Right.
there's that balance of him like being a kid. Like, I don't want him
Right.
to burn out during the school year because we were doing so much schooling during the summer. I want to have fun too. So
Yeah.
I just told them, I just said, yep. So I said, well, um, I said that's great that you guys have the therapies. They can work with him and get him help, get him catch up because we also want him to be a kid this summer. We don't want to spend so much time because again, not his fault. He was in a school system that didn't work for
And,
him.
and,
So
yeah.
there's no way that we can put like 2, 3 years of preschool in one summer, like two
Right.
years of
Right.
high 5 in
Right.
one summer. Like that's just not fair to him.
And the Joy said something to me. I'm not gonna lie, Jeanette. She said something to. She said something to me about that. I want to say sometime last week. We were talking about his school, and she was like, babe, can't take behind. I didn't even mean to. I must have just started shooting out. I said, my son ain't behind. I said, it ain't his fault that he behind. I said it's because your mama wanted him to go to a school that she controlled, and he wasn't getting no knowledge. I said
Let's
it's
get
not
back
his
into
fault. I said
action.
he's behind because this school only allowed him and only taught him to color. I said they were stuck on one letter out of the alphabet throughout the entire week. Do you not know what you could be learning other than being stuck on one letter the entire week? I'm like, don't do that. I'm like, man, don't. I had to go back and apologize because I got offended. I was just like, I'm like, man, it's not Josiah's fault that he's behind. I said they weren't challenging him enough. I said Josiah is very intelligent. I said he's passionate about learning. I said one thing I know about my son without a shadow of a doubt. I said if he wants to know something, he's gonna learn it. I said and it doesn't take him long to learn anything. I was like, I said this school just wasn't the right fit for my son. I said it's not that he's behind. I said he just got he just got to pep up on what he wasn't like when he wasn't taught. And like you said, it's not gonna be easy to pump into his brain what he's been missing throughout this school year. Like, but like you said, it's not. I had to go back.
You guys are an amazing school district too. You guys are Minnetonka school district, which is really good. So I think too, once he's gets this jump start in kindergarten, and once he gets back home, because I'm hoping he gets back home to you guys this year.
Yes.
Once he gets back home to you guys, because that's what we told Fleco. Our goal is hopefully to get him home. And I know you guys go through and have visits and that can't we petition that he has visits. Um, I know he's got to go unsupervised, supervised. I mean, sorry, supervised with one of the supervised at home because he's already done unsupervised at home. Can we go to like unsupervised halftime and supervised halftime? And she said, oh, that's a good idea. I'm not sure if you guys are okay with that.
He, yeah, a joy messed around and told him the last time we went to the library that he was on. She told Tom about. She said, "Listen to you next time you come over to the house." I looked at her. I was like, "Why would you do that?" I had to go back. I had got so upset. I had to go back and apologize to her. But she already knew why I got upset. She was like, "Man, baby," she said, "I thought about it after I said it." She was like, "Mine, that one saying it." I was like, "Because yeah," I was like, "because you know he already ready to come back start the home visit." So I was like, "Man," I said, "You just got his." I said, "You just got his head to pumping about coming home," and I had to go back and smoothen it out, but there's no fire. I said, like, quick question. Did you know Friday will be Tamiko's last day? Yeah. Mm, I'm not sure. I was messaging her yesterday, and that was I think it was yesterday. So she messaged me. She was like, I was outside. She said I was out of town for the first part of it, and I was literally putting it in there. Yeah. Right. And she said, and FYI, Friday is my last day in this position. I said, okay, you're not working a job anymore. You're just not working on.
Did she get a promotion? Did
She
she
said,
get a promotion?
I had to ask her to be specific. I was like, I said, okay, and are you? I said, okay, you're not working the job anymore, or just not working our case anymore. She said she was leaving the job. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, she just told me that. Right, I thought of it. Right, we been getting substitutions back to back. We getting, are our players in? But yeah, that's so that was something I found out yesterday too. I couldn't wait to ask you because I just knew that she, I thought she had read about you guys or let you guys know because. And it's crazy because today's Thursday. She's doing the same thing that Rama did.
Oh wait, tomorrow? You mean tomorrow, Friday?
Yeah,
Is her last day?
yeah.
What? I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking a week from now.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Yeah, tomorrow. And that's why I was just like, you weren't gonna let us know that.
Right ahead of time. That's why I be thinking if people get fired, because like the army, you're going out the country.
Right, right, right. And you had to get housing together. Yeah, and you had to your stuff sold. Yeah. So how do you not know how you not inform us that you leave? Right, right.
That's crazy.
Right, and Tamiko tell me Wednesday, 2 days before she like what? And I
No
still
way
haven't.
you did that though.
Yes, and I haven't even told the Joy yet. I meant to tell her yesterday, but I was so tired yesterday. Jesus, I ended up sleeping till 2 o'clock this morning. But yeah, she told I was just like, Jesus, I was like, you weren't gonna let us know nothing. I said, I always have to message somebody to find out at the last minute that something is going left. Like, why?
Well, maybe it's a God thing. Like
Maybe.
maybe God's just trying to get your side home,
And
with the
you,
right people
and,
like
and you,
this.
and you know, I promise to you, Jeanette. I promise to you, that was the first thing I thought this morning when I got up. The first thing I was trying to put it in perspective. I was like, maybe, I was like, maybe this guy just lining things up, because I was thinking like they assigning, I was thinking like maybe they're assigning more serious caseworkers to a case that's not serious. When people are realizing that it's not a real serious case, so they're going and they're branching off to do other things. So this how I took it, and this how I started looking at it. But you are so right, Jeanette. You are so right.
Maybe it's a little bit like, okay, Lord, we're gonna let you have your way.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
God be God. And say,
yeah,
okay, guys, because He keep the same promises.
yeah,
We kept saying,
yeah,
yep, we're gonna go home soon.
yeah.
We're gonna be home soon. Yeah, this is your home right
We
now,
we putting it
but
out
your
into the
real
world.
home, but your real
took it. Oh, and
The last 2 months ago, he was mad at me. He thought it was my fault.
yeah, that's why I had to tell him. at 8 hours. That was a trip. Oh.
Good to see you back again.
What was it though? Oh, too stupid.
Resuming progression on the playlist. You know where to find me, drive.
Yeah, whatever. this lowrider update. How dirty you folks sit up here and put the 72 out, the 71 on here, and not put the 64 on here? Like what? Really? Like what? Really? What was y'all thinking? I know you better. I got plenty of calls though. I got it's crazy. It's all convenient. My bad. My bad, y'all. And let's pause on this joint though. You know not. I can't know how good it'll feel to see Hellcat do right go on here. A real track out. And they took some of my calls too. Oh yeah. These again, I got some whips. This is one of my favorite ones in the color scheme on it. $8 miles. 280. It's crazy. How do you call it? Oh my God. See, now I'm finna want to drive it. Now I want to drive it.
No shame in trying again. Let's try that again.
Too. Yeah, you see this, John? Yeah, I got some whips on this, John, baby. My cousin love this, John. Huracan Performante, this my baby here. Oh, this hands down, this Godzilla for real. For real. 280, 2.53 seconds to 0 to 60. Yeah, this on Godzilla for real. I don't even remember driving this, I remember buying it, I bought it off of Crew 2. Yeah. We got some Zazas for your bop bop. This is my baby too. I love this joint. I used to love this one on crew too. Until they changed how the exhaust sound. It's my baby too. I'm coming up on the drags. Man, drift car. This junk too. I don't know why they made this a drift car. It's too much power for this to be a drift car. Like 205 miles per hour. Like what? For what? This one, I love it. Can accelerate all the way through turns, everything, cornering, everything. It's different from this because this is in a Hoonigan Miguel. This is a Hoonigan Miguel. Hoonigan phenomenal. It's hands down best drill car here. Aside from this, my boy Zach helped me build this. Shout out to my boy Zach on there. You know, I had to keep it American on mine. I got some toners in here too now. This is my music jam right there too, I think. Clark, yeah. I don't even know how they got 2 miles because I don't even remember driving it. Well, I need cars on it. I ain't even got no miles on it. Here's the wifey car. Never did nothing to it. Never could see me doing nothing to it. I have to. Oh my God. Nah, it don't work. It's my baby there. I mess with the Mustangs over here. See, I'm 3 miles on it. Not a mile on that one. That one either. 28 on the straight 8. And my MOTORFEST, y'all need to do better with some rims too. But dang, can we get some better rims? Can we get some brand name rims? Can we get something? Jesus. Most of the streamers don't know what to ask for. Can we please get some different rims? Can we get some better rims? Better lobbies, better. Oh my God, ooh, better community place. Like Jesus. Yeah, I got some tuners in here though. This is my baby too right here. What is this? The wipe shot. The tank in. My thing, you know. But I ain't trying to just slow. That made it just slower than it was on crew two. Felony 50 in, baby. It's still right here. This shot's so serious, too. This is my first ever Mustang. On the crew 2. Yeah, I got plenty of Mustangs, too. Dog boys. Yeah, finished it. I just bought it. I already know what this is. My son's child. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress right here. It's a work in progress. My son's child. Yeah, body the trophy, the trophy, that's it inside the price. Class. And the mileage is a little bit to it. Big boy ass. Right, that might have to definitely.